May pips be upon you. Hey, one of the members of our group has kind of asked about entries. You know, waiting for proper confirmations and all, and a proper entry. All right, I'm going to give them an example, and I'm going to share it with everybody. Uh, Check it out. You see this? This is a trading range, right? If you play the tops to the bottoms and the bottoms to the tops, you know, just buying the bottoms and selling the tops, you're going to make some good money here. All right, if that's your style of trading. All right, but you have to have proper entries. All right, you can't just put a pending on each line and and not think that price might just run through your pending order. Right, you got to wait for confirmations. Let me show you what I do. All right. Let's use the replay tool. I think I got it hidden up here somewhere. There it is. All right. And what I'm going to do, because we're on the 4 hour, and this is where I normally like to look for my swing trade entries, right? And what if you see price, you miss your entry down here, so you had to watch price just make all this money for somebody else, all right, make all these pips, all right, and then it comes up here, right? You say, oh, it hit up here. What am I supposed to do? What am I going to do? All right. You missed an entry here. You missed this one. You see that it made this long wick and then it came back up. Now you're scared. You're wary of it now. It comes down and then it comes back up. All right. Here's your opportunity, right? You see this wick of rejection. Do you place a pending here or do you just enter a market order here? What about this now? Now you got this indecisive candle here, this indecision candle. All right. And then you got a bullish candle behind that. Now you're like, oh no, man. Where's your confirmation? You see this second rejection. This is where I get activated. This is where I get all animated. All right. I see this indecision candle. All right. And then I see this doji right behind that, bullish, coming back up to this resistance area, this resistance line of this ascending channel. This is where I get activated. What I do is now I want to know, how can I get a good entry? What are my other confirmations? What I need is, after rejections, I need that bearish engulfer or that bearish momentum candle. All right. But some people are like, listen, I work every day. Am I going to be watching the charts and trying to work or whatever? I say place a pending, but you got to know where to place that pending. This is what you do. From the 4 hour, I go check out things on the 3 minute, on the 3 hour, right? And you can see the price action and the behavior of price. All right, price came up here, made the touch. All right, this is our wick coming back down. Okay, all right, and it closed here. All right, this candle opened here, came down bearish, but closed up here, right? And then this one opened up, went bullish, came back with this other touch. All right, give us that second rejection, and I love my wicks of rejection and my those dojis. All right, I like to see price demonstrate exhaustion, and that's what dojis do. That's what indecision candles show. All right, when it comes into the area of resistance, right, or support, depending on what you do. All right. So right after this candle opened up and closed bearishly here. This is what they all have in common. I noticed that the closes are all in right about here, with the wicks, the lows of these wicks ending here as well. This area seems to be important. Let's look over to the left. It's rejecting from this very same level. So what do? I draw my box, right? I'm going to keep the top line of the box for these body closes, the closes of these candlestick bodies, right? The lowest one, and then I got in on the bottom side of the box. I have the opening and closing of these candle bodies. All right. Do you see what I'm doing here? This gives me a zone. And below this zone is where I feel if price comes back through here with a bearish engulfer or a bearish uh, momentum candle, all right, if I get something like this here, all right, let's just say that that's red, right? All right, if I can get something like that there, even if it's not even this short, that long, as long as it clears that the bottom part of the box, clears the top part of the box, it closes past it. This is demonstrating, well, in this case, weakness. All right. But this is the strength of this bearish candle is being demonstrated. It's got momentum and it's heading towards my TP. That's what I'm looking at. All right. So with that in mind, that's what I have in my mind. You can set your pending like so. Always stop loss above structure, and your pending right below, as you can see, where it's nice and clear. And if price does make it to where you're at, that means it's on its way. You understand? That's all. That's all you got to be concerned about. All right, and say this. Say it doesn't come back by. Say it finds more support here, and it goes all the way up. Well, no harm, no foul. You're not involved in the trade, but you see that price has been respecting this uh, this trend line in this case, or the diagonal resistance. So this is where I would set my pending. Now, if I'm watching a trade, I'm taking it as soon as I see the body come back by here. If I love to wait for closes, but if it doesn't close before it gets here, all right, in between the bottom, let me do this here because this is driving me crazy. All right, in between, this should be bigger. All right, okay, in between, the 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 box, the bottom of the box, and my entry. If price doesn't close in between there, I'm taking it as it's running. That moment, I'm going with the momentum entry. All right, the impulse entry, and I'll just take it down to the ground. And ooh, that's what happens. All right, I can't wait till this candle closes. I'll miss the trade. I catch it on the impulse as long as it clears this area where price is having trouble getting higher or getting lower. This is a good zone here, key level, and once I go past that level, I'm good to go. And I just hold it until my TP is hit. Boom, back. Okay. Now let's go further. All right. Let's see when price comes back up there again. Okay. I'm waiting till it touches. Oh no, I'm not waiting until it touches this time. Why? This is because I got this box here. All right. This candle here is marking an area of supply. All right. And you always mark the middle of that box of that area of supply because this is an order block, and you mark the middle because that's where price market makers will come by and mitigate all the orders here. All right, that's a different explanation, but we'll make another video on that. But as it comes into that area of supply, you see the rejection, right? And you're like, oh man, I missed an entry or whatever. That's fine. If you miss it, you miss it. I like to wait. I like to see that price spends a little time up there. It kind of arches around and then comes down. I don't like to enter on one candle pops like that because it can go either way sometimes. This can be really deceiving. All right. So, I wait. And if I get another rejection from that area, I will take it. I will take it down to Chinatown. Look at this. Look at the momentum coming up there. We're going to get what I need. We're going to get what I need. Okay. It's rejecting from the the bottom, the opening of this supply zone. We got rejection, a bullish rejection there. Are we coming up? Oh, look, we ain't going up no high. You see how high, how much trouble it's having? This is where you recognize where you're at. All right. So immediately, all right, because I'm looking for rejection up here in the first place. All right. It came down, gave a sharp rejection here, and then came to the opening of this supply zone. So I'm already looking. I'm already looking. So I see price is already giving me some openings and closings, and they're all lined up in a row. Let me get this out of here. Hold on a second. Hold on a second. There you go. All right. All right. So I'm trying to get the top of my box over here. I'm trying to get the top of it. And I'm going to include those wicks in the bottom. All right. We haven't gone past here. We rejected a couple of times already, and this candle is engulfing the previous one. So I'm on. I got my antenna up. I'm extending this over here to the left. All right. I got the bottom of my box covering that wick. Doggone it. I do that all the time. All right. And I want to see. You see how price respected this area, this zone. So if price comes by here with the next candle, because I'm thinking that if I had to predict, if somebody paid me, put a bet on the line, what do you think this next candle is going to be? I'm saying it's probably going to be a bearish candle, and it'll probably break the low of this candle. And as soon as it breaks that low, I'm not scared of this rejection here, because you're looking left. You say, how much should I be scared of that? If you have enough volume, it'll push through it. If you have enough volume, it'll push through it this way. All right. So this wick of rejection I'm putting up here in this zone. So I'm looking for a break of this, something like that. All right. A candle looking like that. And if I can get something like that, that'd be great. You know what I mean? So what am I doing now? I'm going to set a pending, because I'm working, man. I'm at work. I'm making donuts. All right. And I don't have time. I got flour on my hands, and, I don't have time to be checking. So I'm going to put my opening down here. Price is going to prove to me that it has the strength and volume and the momentum to hit my TP. All right. So as soon as it clears these lows, I'm involved. All right. And I have my stop loss. I'm putting my stop loss right about here where this one rejected strongly and above this structure. So I should be good here. Okay. And here we go. Oh, we didn't get involved yet. So don't get all antsy. This is a confirmation, actually. You see where it's rejecting from the exact same place as this one. All right. So, and we didn't get triggered in. So, your pending is still good. If you're not able to watch the charts, you're not panicking about nothing, because you don't see this. All right. It's just going to act out. Next candle. Oh, now you're talking. We're involved now. We're all up in it. You see how the previous candle respected the box, respected the zone that you marked out. All right. Even the wick didn't even come past that. But once we got the momentum, we were good to go. That's the way it played out. Oh, look. And we hit TP. Bing, bam, boom. This is the way you do it. I hope you learned something. If you didn't know it before, if you learned something good. Hey, if you got any questions, leave me some comments. And I would be happy to answer them. And hey, look, man, give a like if you like what I did. If it seems crazy to you, don't. Okay. I'll talk to you later in the next video.